Waxahachie Sports Complex in Waxahachie, Texas, one of the sites being used for the 2022 Naga Gay Softball World Series. Rich Siegel. I'm working tonight with Leslie McMurray and Roman Jimenez. We've already had one play. Will Robinson, the leadoff batter. This is the San Francisco Force. The San Francisco Unleashed against the Phoenix Toros. This is a Winners Division game. Both teams advancing to play under the lights here on this Friday night. The first batter did ground out to the third baseman 5-3. That was Will Robinson. This is Johnny Tadeo. And he swings and lines one into left center field, and that ball's going to two-hop, maybe three to the wall, and it will be a double for Tadeo, and he is a one-out base runner.
Love the rainbow jerseys. So San Francisco in business.
This is Robinson. They call him Panda. He grounds one off the second baseman's glove and into right field for a base hit. Tadeo rounding third will score easily, and San Francisco takes an early 1-0 lead.
If this game measures up to the one we just saw, wow.
Hayden Irwin will be the batter. I will tell you that they had to do the lineups in a huge hurry, so I don't have positions for you, and I will apologize to you for that. Irwin takes a ball, and now takes a strike. It's 2-2. Even in the A division, you start with a 1-1 count and go from there. The count is 2-2, and there's a ground out to the second baseman. One out there. They played, Phoenix does, with a 5-man infield, and so the putout will go 4-6 to the shortstop, and that is out number 2.
Second baseman perfectly positioned, ball hit right to him.
Kevin Malencha, the batter. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right.
If you have speed in the outfield, using the fourth as a deep infield can work.
There's a ground ball off the third baseman's glove to the shortstop. The batter beats the play, so it'll be runners at first and second.
But just barely.
He has got a rifle for an arm. Holy smoke.
A play that should not have been close was close.
Howie Lyon, the batter. Excuse me. Howie Lyon, the batter. Pitcher is moving the outfield, but there's a single to right field. Here comes a runner home, and it's now 2-0 for San Francisco.
That ball just leaked a little bit over onto the outside part of the plate with the right side of that infield open with the 5-man kind of in that exaggerated shift. There was a big old hole out there.
The runner, Hayden Irwin, crossed the plate easily. His team is ahead 2-0. Here is Anthony Marangon, and he hits a fly ball that is caught in the outfield by the center fielder, or the right fielder rather, and that ends the inning. 2 runs for San Francisco here in the top of the first.
The 2022 Gay Softball World Series is once again proud to partner with Miller Lite and its parent company, Molson Coors, for the 18th year in a row. Molson Coors has received a perfect score from the Human Rights Campaign's Equality Index and has been a vocal opponent of anti-LGBTQ legislation across the U.S. and Canada. They believe diversity, equity, and inclusion is everyone's responsibility. At Miller Lite, they believe a light beer shouldn't be watered down, and neither should its support for our community.
That comes with a paper snap. That was well done.
I was going to spike it.
So we want to know who you're rooting for. We see that Dylan Arsenault and Luke Gasparo are watching in Chaw Time, but we want to know, who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for the San Francisco Fury Unleashed to possibly unseat the Phoenix Charlie's Toros from their run of championship runs? We want to know. Type it into the Facebook comments or to the YouTube comments and let us know. Who are you rooting for?
Nino Echeverria will be the leadoff batter for the Toros here in the bottom of the first inning. Unleashed from San Francisco with a early 2-0 lead, and he swings and hits one foul to the right side.
Definitely trying to go the other way.
Hey, be good.
The count is a ball and 2 strikes. Ball comes back in. The count is a ball and 2 strikes. And the next delivery is a ball, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That was close.
Just a little deep.
Pitch is outside, ball 3, 3 balls and 1 strike. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he walked. Oh, sir, he thought he drew a walk, but it's strike 3 ball.
It was right down the middle. It was absolutely right down the middle. The pitcher had taken off enough arc for that to not be a deep pitch, and because that's where he had been getting called deep, was the arc on that delivery, but that pitch was right down the middle.
Yeah, he might have thought it was a little flat, but nope.
Will Oldham the batter, and he hits one third. Over the first, it
What
gets
a
out
cannon.
2.
Yeah, they got some arms out there in San Francisco.
He could have thrown that across the Golden Gate Bridge.
Just about. He's out playing catch with the
That'll
guy in
bring up Dave
Alcatraz.
Johnson. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a grounder in the left field for a base hit. So a 2-out base runner for Phoenix.
Now, Rich, when there's a 5-man infield and it goes through the 5.5 hole, is that then the 5.5.5 hole?
It is to me.
That's finding a hole. That's well done.
Here's Ryan Santana. Catcher is shading everybody to the outfield to the left side. This is a 5-man infield as well. There's a line drive into right field, fielded by the second baseman. Long throw to first is in time.
Nice play, and he was set up just perfectly.
No runs and 1 hit and nobody left on.
Gen 5 Fertility is a world-renowned family building clinic in Southern California, and they know that not all families have to look alike to be amazing. At Gen 5 Fertility, queer families aren't just welcomed, they're celebrated. When you're ready to build your family in a safe, private, and secure environment, Dr. Samuel Wood and his team at